Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Jacobson. I am a family chiropractor and I am the wellness advisor for HUTV show, and I am the power team lead. And I'm excited to be here today with Julia Hall at the only accredited birthing center in Phoenix, Baby Moon Inn. What is an accredited birthing center?
An accredited birth center means that we submit ourselves to a national body of standards and inspections. They come and inspect our facility, our policies and procedures, review our charts, really look us over top to bottom and make sure that we meet or exceed national standards.
Why don't you share with the audience a little bit what goes into Baby Moon Inn? And you know what, let's start with something simple. Where did the name even come from, Baby Moon Inn?
We love the name. You know, the period of time, the very special time that you have with your baby when it's just, you have a brand new newborn baby and the baby has entered the world, and there's this very special bonding time period with the mom and the dad and that special baby. And I kind of contrast our care with traditional OB care. In traditional OB care in the hospital, the baby's taken right away from the mother and maybe given some vaccines and given a bath and put on a scale, and you kind of interrupt that very special magical bonding time that that newborn has with the new family and the first introduction of that baby to the outside world.
So it sounds to me, Julia, that this is really an opportunity for a family, husband, wife, children, to have a very different experience than the hospital experience of delivery. And why don't you elaborate a little bit more about the philosophy behind Baby Moon Inn?
Absolutely. Well, here at Baby Moon Inn, we serve low-risk, healthy women, so we have a different population group than is normally cared for in a hospital. But here we don't view pregnancy and birth as a pathology. We view it as a beautiful, empowering part of natural human life. And so we're not focused on what's wrong with you, but we're focused on taking personal responsibility and having a care provider give you good information to make informed decisions so you really can take that responsibility for yourself and make healthy lifestyle choices and have a beautiful, healthy, natural birth.
Now, for our audience members who have not known anything about natural delivery, don't know about birthing centers, and might actually be curious, if I'm going to have a family, is there an option for me? Why would they want to choose Baby Moon Inn? What makes Baby Moon stand out?
Well, I think your typical family who would come to Baby Moon Inn would be a family who has already made a commitment, or at least has the idea that they want to make healthy choices in their own personal health care and then throughout the pregnancy and birth process. And so in coming to us at Baby Moon Inn, we really focus on taking an approach where we look for any issues that you might have that could be corrected with natural measures, using a chiropractor, an acupuncturist, making nutritional or diet changes, and so that you can keep yourself and your baby healthy. And at Baby Moon Inn, we give you a lot of individualized personal attention. We spend a lot longer in your appointments than you do in traditional OB care, and we really get to know you and your family so we can be a part of your birth team and have that relationship of trust.
Now, when you and I talked, we actually talked about three things. We kind of called them the little 3 Ps, because you talked about the philosophy, you talked about your personnel, and that the fact that you have professionals here to take care of the patients and the ladies. And we also talked about the fact that you have special programs. What type of programs would somebody find here for the pregnant family, for the pregnant mom?
Absolutely. We're very proud of our educational programs. So we have a series of educational coursework that each family is invited to, encouraged to participate in, to really give the family preparation for this big event. We have a newborn care class that includes CPR. We have a breastfeeding class where both mom and dad can learn about all the components of breastfeeding and what a normal newborn behavior is and looks like. And we have a Lamaze-based birth class, and then we have a unique one-day intensive birth workshop as well.
So it sounds like you actually have a complete program for someone who's coming in maybe from their first checkup all the way through the delivery. And I also know that you have programs after that relate to family and community.
That's right, and we are very proud of our postpartum program as well, because we feel like that's when new families need a lot of support. So we have a postpartum moms group that meets every week. That includes breastfeeding support, and we also provide one-on-one lactation consults if the family needs that as well. and then just a sense of community here at Baby Moon Inn for those new families.
So knowing that somebody might have some questions about natural birth, natural delivery, safety issues, maybe they personally might have challenges, what type of professionals do you work with?
We, here at Baby Moon Inn, we use midwives. We have certified nurse midwives and certified professional midwives on our staff. Our birth assistants are all registered nurses, so every birth is attended by a midwife and a birth assistant. And then we also provide doula support as well to our families.
So it actually sounds like you have top-of-the-line expertise and various experts. Do you also have maybe a hospital that is somewhere nearby in case there might be an emergency?
Absolutely, and that's a very important part of our program as well. We are located very close to St. Joe's Hospital. We're about 2 minutes away from there, and they have welcomed our transfers and referrals with open arms and given us a wonderful quality of care there.
Julia, I know that you take pride in the fact that you've personally picked some amazing professionals, and we're going to have an opportunity to hear from them today. So who are we going to be hearing from?
Absolutely. We have a wonderful staff, and we're going to hear today from Amy Clark, who's one of our nurses and childbirth educator, and Jennifer Burns, who's one of our midwives.
My name's Jennifer Burns. I'm a certified nurse midwife here at the Baby Moon Inn. And I work here in clinic and see moms and babies and accompany them through their journey of birth. I love working at the Baby Moon Inn because it supports moms, babies, families through their transition into going from being a husband and wife into becoming a family. It's an amazing time to be a part of it. So a typical day for me here at the Baby Moon Inn as a nurse midwife, when I'm in clinic, I get the privilege of being with amazing families, spending time with moms, providing not just prenatal care, but prenatal education and emotional support, providing them with the support and guidance so that they feel competent to have a normal birth when their day comes. And if I'm lucky enough to be on call when it's Labor Day, we get to come here to the beautiful Baby Moon Inn and allow women to partake in their labor journey with lots of movement, lots of time in the tub, lots of physical support with massage, as well as emotional support with words and guidance so that they can have the birth that they desire.
My name is Amy Clark. I am a nurse here at Baby Moon Inn. I am also a childbirth educator and a lactation consultant. I worked for about 14 years in the hospital setting, and it was always my dream to work in a birth center. So I love what I do here because I get to know the families during the pregnancy. We get to know the families very well. We learn the names of their children if they already have some, their dogs, their cats, and then the opportunity to be at their birth, and then to get to also see them after the birth of the baby when they come in for their postpartum visits. It's just an incredible experience for me. Very different from the hospital where we would just meet families on the day of the birth and then possibly never see them again. So here it's very full circle, and I love what I do. I love teaching the classes. I love being a part of breastfeeding support, which is so very, very important. And so really working here has been a fulfillment of a dream that I've had for a long time, and I love doing what I do.
Wow, those were some amazing shares. You really have a great team.
We absolutely have an amazingly wonderful team.
Seeing your passion, knowing what you're giving people here is just amazing. So how are they able to find you? If our viewers, their family members, or any of their friends are interested in Baby Moon Inn, how would they locate you? You
can find us on the internet. All of our contact information is there. Our website is easy to remember. It's babymoonin.com. And we recommend that you call us and come schedule a tour and come see what we have to offer and see if it feels like a good fit for you and your family.
So to find out more about Baby Moon Inn or any of our other programs, please also go to our website, which is healthyutvshow.com.